Assalamu alaikum. I am reading a report from India.com. Please listen to it. It's an important report. India 1, Brazil 2, US, China aren't even close. Pakistan, Bangladesh are. This data will make every Indian proud. New Delhi. The International Monetary Fund, IMF, in its latest data, revealed the economic outlook of the world's top 10 economies for 2025. It is important to note that the assessment is based on the GDP growth rate and debt to GDP rate, reflecting the economic health of these nations. According to the data released by the IMF, the United States remains the largest economy, whereas India and Brazil have recorded the fastest growth rate. Among major economies, these two countries have shown the highest growth percentage over the past 5 years. The report also suggests that China's debt has increased, while Canada, Germany, and Italy have succeeded in reducing their debt. Meanwhile, Japan's economy has witnessed a decline. This analysis is based on data from 2020 to 2025. Here are some of the key takeaways from the data. According to IMF data, the GDP of the United States is estimated to be US dollar 30.3 trillion in 2025. In 2020, it was US dollar 21.4 trillion, meaning a 42% increase over 5 years. During this period, the US debt to GDP ratio has decreased from 132% to 124%. Despite higher government spending, the US has improved its economic position. China's economy is expected to reach US dollar 19.5 trillion by 2025. In 2020, it was $14.9 trillion. Over the past 5 years, China's economy has grown by 31%. Its debt to GDP ratio has increased from 70% to 94%. Germany, Europe's largest economy, has shown stable growth. In 2025, its GDP is estimated to reach $4.9 trillion, up from $3.9 trillion in 2020. Germany's debt to GDP ratio has decreased from 68% to 62%, indicating efficient financial management and a strong economy. India's GDP grows by 60%. As per the IMF data, India will remain one of the fastest growing major economies. India's GDP is projected to touch US dollar 4.3 trillion in 2025, up from US dollar 2.7 trillion in 2020. This marks a 60% growth in India's economy since 2020. The debt to GDP ratio has decreased from 88% to 83%, reflecting financial discipline. Brazil's GDP is expected to reach US dollar 2.3 trillion in 2025, up from dollar 1.5 trillion in 2020, indicating a 56% increase. Brazil has reduced its debt to GDP ratio from 96% to 92%. Thank you for your listening.